Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Farming Simulator 22. Let's jump right in. We've got some work to do. Let's see, what time is it? It is almost 7 o'clock. It's a little early to turn in. Let's see, last episode we went and collected some, we grabbed a bunch of collectibles. Let's see, do I have a flashlight here? Nice. And it's the F key, which is appreciated. Let's take a quick look at our fields, just make sure we're not missing anything. Then we probably gonna need to take a trip of logs back to the sawmill and cash those out and just basically get them off of the yard. Let's just again take a quick look, see where our fields are at. Hey, we're at growth stage. See where we've got a couple more growth stages to get through here before we can harvest anything, it looks like. 51, that's not ours. 53 and 55, yeah, we're waiting to plant. Oh yeah, we got stuff to do. Been a few days since I played. We have some planting work to do. Let's see. Yeah, we've got 53 and 55 are ready to plant. You can see me toggling those. We own those. They're ready to plant. We need to do that. What were we gonna do? Okay, man, that's just horrible on the eyes. Let's see. Yeah, we talked about maybe doing wheat and barley. What do we have right now? We've got kind of a mix. We inherited some corn on 45. We inherited some, sugar beet on 46. So those were crops we didn't plant. 44, I think we planted some canola on 44 and 47. 48. What is 48? Do we own that? Sunflowers. I can't remember if we planted that or not. I don't think we did. So that's still growing. That's one we just kind of bought opportunistically because it was close to our yard. 49 we haven't bothered with yet. We haven't purchased that one. And 49 is what? Sugarcane. Is that sugarcane? No. What is 49? Can't tell. So I've got color, I've got a bit of color blindness, so I have to toggle things on and off to see what's what. Not sugarcane, is that cotton? Okay, 49 is cotton. We haven't bought that yet. Cotton takes special equipment too, I think, to produce. We may hold off on getting that. 54 here looks appealing. Oh, it's potatoes. That's another one that requires special equipment to harvest. We'll see. Let's get 53 and 55. We could do, let's take a look and see what the calendar says we can even plant. We're in September, and again, I've got colorblind mode turned on, so if these colors look a little different than what you see when you play or if you watch other streamers, it's because I've got the colorblind mode setting in the game toggled on. All right, looks like there's only a few things we can plant. We got a fertilizer crop. We've got grass. Not interested in those right now. We could plant canola. We saw that we already have 2 fields of that. So we can do wheat or we can do barley. I guess we do one of each because we're not going to be able to plant anything November or December or January. February, we can plant cotton. That takes special equipment. Not super enthusiastic about that. So that means March is the next time we're really going to be able to plant anything. I say we do 1 field of wheat and 1 barley. So let's see if we can get to work. I've got, I believe, my guy right here ready to go. Looks like wheat is selected. Let me just double check that. No, that's barley, right? Yeah, that is barley. I think I want wheat. Let me just double check and make sure. Yeah, let's do wheat. I'm going to go put a helper on this. Tractor's already lined up, ready to go. We'll get that going. The seed level looks pretty good. Right now, the seeder has almost 1,500 liters of seeds. So that should be more than enough with that field. While that's going on, let's head over. I know it's dark. We're going to turn in here pretty soon. Grab my flashlight. I'm going to load up our trailer here with logs. And then we'll take these back. We found last episode, we found a bunch of collectibles. I think those are worth $1,000 each. So our bank balance right now is just over 10,000. And then I think we've got the ability to take out a fair amount of loan if we want to. I'm going to try to be frugal with that. Once we get these next two fields planted, wheat and the barley, we may look at accelerating the clock. Now I've moved it up a bit from where it was. We're running at 3 times speed. And then I think we cut down the number of days in a month from 28 down to something much shorter. So things will move faster, a little faster than they were. But we are probably going to get to a point where there's just nothing we can do. I don't know when wintertime comes if we'll have the funds to do, plowing the snow and all that. Apparently you can do that in this game. We could cut down more trees. Now, the issue with trees is the game is a little buggy right now. So we've gotten off pretty light. I have not had huge glitches as I've cut down this brush, right? We're trying to clear out an area here so we can actually plant some trees that will make us some money down the road. We're going to come through here and chew all this up, chew up the stumps, and then get a planter and plant normal trees. There's a big old stump that needs to be chewed up. So we'll use some of our, we might have to use some of our loan ability to borrow funds and rent that stump grinder / brush remover. I'd like to get trees planted. So yeah, the big question though is we've been lucky so far, but I've heard and seen that cutting trees can ruin an entire save. I mean, it can ruin the game, basically end this season. So I'm a little nervous how much more to do. Feel like I'm just asking for trouble. What I might do is maybe take out these last 2 trees here. Rent that machine that will clear this brush for us. And then see if we just can't plant along either side of the creek. Up through here and up through here. And maybe leave it at that just to be safe. That we don't glitch things out. I think that's the safer route. And then once we raise some money, once we're able to sell some of the crop that we've got stored and harvest some more and sell it, then maybe we can think about buying a plot of land that has forestry already on it. Like I think if we look at the map, back out, I think this area here, right at the center of the screen, I think that is meant for forestry, and I think it's got the tall pine or fir trees that we're used to using the high-powered forestry equipment with. And it's not... Where is the sawmill? It's fairly close to the sawmill too, which makes a lot of sense. And I think there may be some plots up here where we could do some forestry too. So maybe we will locally, until we know that the game doesn't have issues, bug issues. Maybe we'll go kind of smaller scale over here with our own planting of trees in these next to the creek, and just play it a little more cautious than I'd like to. I'd love to take advantage of every square inch of land we've got and try to make that land productive. Where if we're not doing crops, we're cutting grass. And if we're not doing crops or grass, we are planting and harvesting trees. Oh, check that out. I may have flung a piece in there. That would be cool if that actually stayed in. I think it did. That was pretty sweet. All right. Load this guy up. Probably make one trip It's 7:30. It's still kind of early for bedtime, I think. But I don't know. Maybe farmers get to bed really early. That pile is just about picked up. Got some more over here. It looks like there's room. And again, fortunately, we have to load these one by one. And this is not forestry equipment here that I'm using. We just happen to have this trailer that we're using to feed our sheep because of my poorly placed sheep pasture. But it works, and it's saving us some cash. So we're going to try and make do with what we've got. Eventually, maybe we will get the real forestry equipment. Timber runner trailer. And they got rid of the I didn't see the Ponzi, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. The Scorpion. That's my favorite tree harvester. But they've got some others. Eventually, we'll have enough money to do that. But right now, we're just doing what we can do with what we've got. We've got quite a number of fields, so we've got a decent-sized farm operation going, and we've got a fair amount of equipment. We're running 2 tractors. We've got one little mini guy that's been doing a lot of work for us. And then we've got the JCB Fast Track, which has been taking on the heavier jobs, at least on our little farm here. They've been working out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the tractors. The other thing we need, though, or we need that I'm not happy with, is the yard. Having all this equipment sit out here like this is not... I don't like it. I really don't like it. We need some garages, and then once we get some cash, we need to have another go at leveling this land or smoothing it out. It's a little embarrassing, but I need practice with that tool, and that tool costs money every time you use it. So look, we're looking to improve that. We've got a little bit of eggs to sell. We'll see about doing that. I don't know how I'm going to get those to the market. Or how much we'll get for them. We've got that, and we should be producing wool. We could get a fork attachment here and just literally drive a tractor with a pallet of eggs over to the market. We may do that. Not urgent. Might as well load this up. Yeah, we're not going to have to unload them one by one. We just got to load this stuff one by one for now. And again, these are just trees we're clearing to free up space. I would not want to harvest trees like this for cash normally. I thought that in the wintertime, it would be a pretty good activity to do that, to clear all these trees we see and basically do what we're doing. But I'm just nervous about the bugs that have been reported with trees. And I've been kind of watching my Steam downloads kind of folder, and I haven't seen an update come through. So unless I'm missing something, I have not seen a Farming Simulator 22 update get downloaded. It's possible there's been one and I missed it, or I didn't see it. But all right, we're getting pretty full here. I think I'm going to call it there. Let's hop in, turn our lights on, and head over to, whoops, connect. Apparently I'm disconnected. Let's go head over to the sawmill, cash this out. Not sure what we'll get. Probably not a ton. Put on our beacon. My little turn signal on here. Not much traffic here. Not a very lively town. It's only a 20 to 8. Yeah, like I said last episode, we did some hunting for collectibles. Found like 3 or 4, if I recall. $1,000 for each one. That's not bad. We can see our bank balance is going down. We've got the helper set to replenish the seed as they're working, so that's costing us some money. And then the helper themselves is costing us money. They're seeding the wheat. We've got another field we're going to seed with barley. All right, we got a little ways to go here. They've sped up the traffic in Farming Simulator 22. They are not the best drivers either. Oh, did I lose a log? That's like $6. I got to go fetch that. Going the wrong way? Yep, it's back here. Doing this more for safety. Safety and community relations. Thank you for not running me over. Aren't going to be happy if I'm leaving logs all over the road. Kind of surprised that bumped out. I don't think this trailer is not meant for logs, so I'm not going to chance it. I was thinking about trying to see if there's a cover for it. I'm not going to chance it with the logs because this is not the intended use of this trailer. All right, we've got to go up a little further. This is the animal dealership. We walked around all over there looking for collectibles, and we found a few. This guy's going to run right out into traffic. Yeah. Sawmill should be that next light on the right. Guess I should just have these lights on. I'm not blinding everybody in the community. I do kind of like the layout of this sawmill area. I think it looks pretty nice. I do wish the trigger would just take it rather than me having to hop out. I don't know if there's a setting for that. All right, let's keep an eye on the top right, see what we get. $1,400. Better than nothing. It's not going to allow us to buy tree harvesters, but it's helping pay for our workers. And we're clearing out that brush. That's kind of the main function. All right, let's see if I can get out of here. We are back. I'm going to run our tractor here by the power washer. It's looking a little rough. Wow, does that driveway need to be leveled? Come through here. Head over to the power washer hill. Oh, I don't know. Can I? Oh, yeah, I can do the flashlight and the power washer at the same time. Very nice. Yeah, just clean this off. I noticed the windows were getting a little nasty. I think the trailer's probably fine. Looks good. I like that tractor. This looks pretty darn clean already. So I don't need to worry too much about that. Let's hop back in. We'll head over to the next log pile. You can kick on our bright lights now that we're on our property. Get a few logs over here. Okay, we just had a wage payment there of $721. Not a big deal. Let's see how our helper's doing. Not quite halfway down. I'd say maybe about 30%, because this is the shorter part of the field. This is a little bit bigger. That's going to be nice, though. Here comes a train. Looks kind of cool on the map. Let's load up more of these logs. Has to be done. All right, so we picked up that pile. Not too bad. Looks like a fairly decent load. I think we'll make the trip. Just check back here. I'm pretty sure we don't have anything to grab. We're going to leave that tree here for aesthetic. Same thing with that one. And then right along the creek side, hopefully on either side of this, and hopefully if the tree planter will let us, and the device to plant trees will be good. Oh, there's one that snuck out. Grab that. Make sure this area is clear. I think we can we get this guy in here? Did not have it fall out. I may, even though it's not really an immersion thing, I may leave those lights on just so I can monitor logs popping out of here. We've got a few more stacks to pick up. We won't do them all this episode. Is that a stick there or is that a static? I think that one is not really a stick. This guy right here. Yeah, it's just kind of in the texture. All right, one more trip back. The sawmill will get up this hill. Our little tractor has no problems making this trip and doing this job. Now, the fast track would be faster, but our fast track is busy. It looks like we might have rain in the forecast. I don't know if that's going to inhibit our ability to seed the second field that we want to get done. We saw a little while ago that the helper is just about getting up to halfway down in that field, planting the wheat. Again, we're watching our bank balance decrease. We've already spent pretty much all the money we made from that first load of logs we've taken to the sawmill. Because we're paying for the helper and we're paying for the seed. We're not going to have to go refill that seeder as long as we use the helper. Normally, I'd like to just produce my own seed, my own fertilizer, and not have the helpers auto refill, but I'm leaving that setting on early on just so we get a foothold. All right, hopefully this car's not going to pull in front of us. I'm going to pause, let that guy turn, or hit the brakes, because I don't want to have to pick up all these logs again. Okay, those look pretty steady. I'm going to go ahead and turn off that light. Let's hop in the cab. Animal dealer, it is what time? Almost 8:30. Looks like I need maintenance too. We could swing by the shop on the way back and repair our tractor here, and maybe even the trailer if it needs it. and then check on our helper, and then turn in, I guess, for the night. And get up early and do it all again. Oh, can I do this from within? Let's see. No, I don't think I can. I can't sell from within the trailer, I don't think. Or from within the tractor, I should say. I gotta pop out, I believe. All right, 1600, not bad. We'll take it. Let's head back. Go back the way we came, try to. So this, whoa, it's a little bumpy over here. I guess I don't feel too bad about my yard being bumpy. Let's this time head all the way back to the shop. I will fast forward and see you when I get there. All right, we're here at the shop. Let's see, or at the dealer. Let's see if we can get this thing repaired. Maybe over here. Whoop, not that. Can we not do it here? Open the shop menu. Can I repair here? Or do I need to go somewhere else? Let's see. I may need to go somewhere else. I think I do. Combinations. Show map. Sell back. Okay. Yeah, I did spy a wrench over there. Maybe that's where we need to go. Okay, open vehicle options. Sounds promising. All right, condition, and the paint condition's not so great. It looks pretty nice to me. I'm just going to repair. Look at this. Oh, man. That's not cheap. Let's do it, though. Boom. Do I want to repair it for that price? No. I want to repair it for $3, not $3,300 or $3,400. All right, let's just do it. It's kind of something we got to do. There may be a way around not doing it or running your equipment without maintenance, but I'm going to do it. Just half for immersion and half to keep our fleet running fine. All right, let's get back to the farm. I dropped off the wagon mostly just for immersion. I think in real life you wouldn't go take your wagon with you or your trailer with you when you just needed to repair your tractor. I imagine the trailer is still in good shape. There's our little street if we want to go see the sheep pasture. Should check on those too. Maybe we'll check on those, see how the animals are doing, and then check on our worker, the planting of the wheat, and then we'll turn it in. Turn in for the night. We go a little bit further. Not bad. Let's turn off the turn signal. Park this guy over near the next pile. This may be a little tricky to navigate. We can do it. We can do it. Not too bad. There's our next pile. We'll just set this guy outside. That's probably good enough. Perfect. Take a look at our animals. We don't have to, we have to supply grain to these guys. Take a look. I'm going to bring up the help. Is there anything I can do here? Open the animal dialogue. And what's over here? Nothing. Switch hand tool. All right. There are our chicken. We've got, oh, this is the ability to buy and sell. We've got 28 out of 30. That's perfect. But what we really want to see is not buying and selling eggs. Hopefully we're accumulating those. Let's look at the animal dialogue here and see what it says about how we're doing. Chicken pasture, productivity is 100%. We've got 91 pieces of egg. I don't know how many pieces it takes to make an egg. We got 91 pieces, and reproduction looks like nothing there. These guys are 7 months old. We've got one rooster on the farm. Productivity, eggs, plenty of grain. I think we're okay here. Yeah, it looks good. We're just waiting for things to reproductions of 50% for these guys. All right, good. That looks good. How about the sheep? They got plenty of grass. We're slowly getting some wool. 50 liters. That's not much, but it's something. And they're all slowly aging. And no one looks like they're near getting ready to reproduce. That progress bar doesn't seem like it's climbing at all for any of these guys. So we'll keep an eye on that. But nothing to provide as far as supplies go. Food. And then I don't think we've got enough eggs to make it worth our while to go sell those. Was there anything in that pop-up that told us how much they're worth? I guess not. Chicken pasture, 28 animals, health 100%, food 647 liters. And we've got 91 pieces of egg, 61 kilograms. Fine, all that is good. Let's take a look at our field progress. Okay, almost done with field 53. Kind of like to wait till he finishes. We've got weather issues potentially coming up that are going to maybe make our planting difficult, or we may have to wait on planting. Boy, that maintenance sure took a hit on our budget. Let's see just where we're at on budget. Oh, here's our weather. Okay, September, potentially rainy. I'm guessing is that wind speed here, 7. Yeah, wind speed and direction. Not sure where that comes into play. Maybe with wind turbines or something. September 16th is going to be rainy. Okay, so it looks like we've got a forecast, 2 forecasts per month. Let me see what I set those days to. Did I do 2 days a month? I thought I did 3. Timescale 3 times. And days per month 2. Okay, so that makes sense. Running 2 days per month. That probably is fine. Don't need to look at any of that stuff. Here's what I wanted to see. Financials. Ooh, man. So we can borrow 90,000 more. We probably should pay off 5,000 just before we sleep, because I think that's when we have to pay the interest overnight. We've got a helper working. I'm going to go turn in and just see what happens. If that helper makes progress while we sleep, or what happens with the helper if they just shut off. Let's take a look at where they're at one more time on the field. They've got a little tiny strip left to do. So let's turn in and see what happens. Wow, that flashlight's pretty bright. All right, sleep. What time do you want to wake up? I'm a farmer. I got to get up early. All right. It's 5 in the morning. We had some bills. There's that loan interest. So hopefully we saved a little bit by paying off $5,000 of the loan before we went to bed. I'm sure it wasn't huge sums that we saved, but we probably saved a few pennies. Take a look at the field progress. Okay. Just picking up where he left off, I guess. I don't know if that ran. Obviously, it didn't run for 8 hours. So, more seeding still going on. Early morning here. I think what we'll do... Where's my tractor? All right. I got one big pile, 2, 3. 3 big piles of wood. I think what I'm going to do is end this episode here. I'm going to plan for a tiny bit and just load this trailer up. And then next episode, we will make the trip, drop off more logs, check on our seeding of the wheat, and get the barley going. Need to get that planted today, hopefully. And then tomorrow, once we sleep, at least in game, once we sleep, we'll be in October. And we can still plant, right? In October, yes. So we're in good shape for planting. And then we'll see what we do in November, December. Or if we just speed up the clock. I think we can... We got to look at our prices, right? We've got stuff that we're going to be selling. We've got some wheat we could sell. Let's look at the pricing. January looks to be the peak for wheat pricing. We've got some oats. Same thing, January. Canola is December, so not too long. We'll be able to sell some canola. We'll see how much we get for it. And then we've got plenty of hay. Even hay has a sales peak here coming in January. Straw, same thing. So January is going to be the money month, I think. We don't have any grass to cut or anything. I don't know what we're going to be able to do in the winter other than cut trees or plant trees. Hopefully we can plant them. But that's coming next. For now, this is Glidercat signing off, saying thanks so much for watching. Special thanks to those of you that have been giving the videos a thumbs up. Really appreciate that. That helps the channel grow. Also, special thanks to the patrons and channel members of the Glidercat channel. You guys are actually keeping this channel alive. See how long I can keep this going. But definitely appreciate your support. And I'll see everybody in the very next episode.